Hello everyone, welcome once again to my IELTS YouTube channel. Okay, thank you. I hope you understood the last video. I hope you are happy with it. Alright, okay, now we're gonna be focusing on the grammar, vocabularies in your IELTS tax 1. Alright, so before we move on to that, I just want to let you know that your grammar covers about 25% of your IELTS mark. So it's very, very important. Right? It's very crucial that you use varieties of sentence types. Alright? You shouldn't use too much complex sentences, but you should have complex sentence. You have a simple sentence, alright? So, and use vocabularies to describe trends, describe decrease and increase, and the rest. Alright? Okay, don't worry, just follow me through this video and I will let you know the important vocabularies that will help you in your IELTS tax 1. Okay, so let's talk about the marking scheme that IELTS markers use. One is the grammatical range of accuracy, the tax achievements, coherence and cohesion, and lexical results. Okay, so what are you assessed on? You are assessed on your ability to provide grammatically accurate sentences, and you are assessed on the ability to use varieties of sentence structures, simple, complex. So it is very important that you know all these things. It will help you to know what you are going into, to help you to build the kind of words you should use. Okay, so when practicing, you use more of these words and you will see yourself improving, right? Okay, so if you are describing trends, there are two particular ways to describe trends in IELTS tax 1, right? This is the formula: there plus be plus adjective plus noun plus in, word in plus noun phrase. Okay, for example, there was a gradual rise in the price of oil. There has been a sharp decline in the price of oil. Okay, so I'm gonna let you know the various adjectives you can use. You can use gradual, you can use moderate, you can use slight, you can use sharp, you can use dramatic, you can use steady, significant, considerable, and rapid. These are some very important good adjectives you can use. Alright, so there are possible nouns you can use to: decrease, dip, drop, peak, fluctuation, growth, increase, slump, rise, right? Plummet, decrease, decline, variation. These are nouns that you can use. Nouns you can use to describe trends in IELTS tax 1. Very important. So the next formula that I'm going to give you is noun phrase plus verb plus adverb. Noun phrase plus verb plus adverb. So the possible verbs that you can use rise. Okay, for example, the price rose gradually. The price of oil rose gradually. The price of food rose gradually. The price fell significantly. Alright? You can say the price increased steadily. Have you seen? The price, the noun phrase, increased, the verb, steadily is the adjective. Okay? So, possible verbs: rise, jump, met, plunge, go down, decrease, decline, climb, grow. These are possible verbs that you can use. Plummet is a very good word. And say plummet, plunge, go down, decrease. So possible adverbs then can use gradually, steadily, dramatically, slightly, steeply. Can use steadily, significantly, considerably, rapidly, slowly. These are good adverbs that you can use, right? Okay, so when you're describing decrease and increase trends, you can also use the two formulas that I said before. Then you can also use fractions. The two formulas are year plus be plus an adjective plus the noun plus in. Right? Now you can, for example, there was a fall in literacy level. There was a fall in literacy level. There has been an increase in the cost of coffee. So the second formula is noun phrase plus verb plus adverb, and say the price of property fell sharply. The price of fuel fell slightly. And say the percentage of homes dropped dramatically. Percentage of homes dropped dramatically. Okay, then using fractions, and also use fractions. The price of oil halved in less than a year. Instead of saying 50%, you can say it halved in less than a year instead of 100%, instead of what it was before. If the price was 4 and now it is 2, you can say it halved in less than a year. The price of oil has halved since July. Are you seeing how you can put them? The price of oil has halved since July. You can say by July the price of oil has halved. So using fractions. Okay? So perfect your IELTS, your grammatical accuracy is by tenses. Right? If you want to get a high bank score in IELTS, consider the tenses, please. Okay. Now you have to look at the question or the axis in the line in the chart to let you know which tense you should use. Okay. For example, you can have something talking about the past. You know that you are going to use the past tense. If you look at the year, and the year is like 1940 or it's like 2000, you're talking about the past. If the year is like 2021, we are not yet 2021. This is just December of 2020. So you know it's talking about the future. So you should know about it. Okay, I'm gonna give you some examples, right? So what are the examples of a perfect or present perfect tense? Remember, we use it to specify an action that happened at an unspecified time. Okay, for example, the price of oil has fallen by $5 per barrel every week since July. Okay, so what present perfect present continuous? Something that happened in the past and is still continuing. For example, oil prices have been increasing or have been decreasing since July. Oil prices have been decreasing since 1940. Okay, so future tense. This is talking about the future. Now we should know how to use your future tenses. Will is very, very important vocabulary for future tense. For example, the price of oil will have reached a certain amount by 2022. Price of oil will have reached like $300 by 2022. is expected that the price of oil will have reached like $300 by 2022. Okay, so past simple, we talk about something that started and finished at a specified time. The price of oil fell from $150 in January 2014 to $50 in January 2015. These are some of the examples. So you can also use approximations, percentages, fractions. Fractions like 73% is nearly 3/4. 50% is half. 51% is just over a half. Just over that, just slightly. You can even say slightly over a half. Slightly over a half. 49% just under a half. 50% is a half. 3% a tiny fraction. So these are the fractions that you can use. 24% almost a quarter. Almost a quarter. Proportion. 70% a large proportion. 71% a significant majority. 15% a small minority. This is when you are giving the answers, the questions in proportions. Okay, this is what you can do. There are so many ways you can perfect the vocabularies. There are so many ways, right? There are so many ways you can perfect your vocabularies. So just use these tips and it will help you a lot. Nutshell, I'll let you know the vocabularies you can use to describe upward trend. A rise or rise, a climb, climb, a fall or fall, grow or a growth, go up or upward trend. Downward trend can say decrease, can say a decrease, drop, a drop, decline, decline, can say met, can say dipped, that's downward trend. Alright, then you can also say other vocabularies stating like fluctuation, like varying. You can say fluctuation, you can say remain steady. Other vocabularies you can use stabilized, fluctuate or fluctuation, can use climb, can use met, can use drop slightly, drop steadily, can use increase sharply, increase moderately, increase significantly, can use slumps. Alright, so there are so many of them. Alright, so vocabulary is very important. So you have to build up vocabularies and practice using them. When you use them often and often, you will get used to them. You will get used to them. It will become a part of you, right? When you're writing IELTS writing. Okay, so just focus and practice well. You get what you get your desired band score, right? Okay, thank you for watching. Alright, thank you for watching. If you have not subscribed, please do subscribe to motivate me to bring up more videos. Alright, comments in the comment section, leave a thumbs up. Alright, please and please.